Nintendo Direct that just happened a little while ago. I got up at 6:30. I'm Pacific Standard Time, so I was down in my living room at 7 o'clock, really looking forward to it because I feel like the Nintendo Switch had a lot to prove. I feel like when it launched with a lot of controversy, again, with Mario Kart being like $80. Like, I think that pack-in game, that was supposed to be a pack-in game, was like $10 or whatever, and they really dropped the ball. And I have not bought Nintendo Switch 2 yet because there's just nothing to play. Even like games like Donkey Kong Bonanza or Metroid Prime, granted, I would play those, but there hasn't been that game to make me go like, I gotta go buy that, tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And I was looking forward to this Direct because I was like, there might be some really good things in here. Again, they have a lot to prove, mostly because the Nintendo Switch 2 is going up in price by $50 in September. So if anything, this should have been a Direct that really proved like, hey, buy our console, but we're gonna make it worth your while. After watching this Direct, I can honestly say that I will not be purchasing a Nintendo Switch 2 anytime soon. The worst part of the Direct, and I think a lot of people are going to be memeing on this, was the thumb wrestling moment. They showed off Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, which I think will be, a pretty okay game. Obviously, I'm going to be having a son here in September. In a couple of years, I could see us maybe playing that game together and bonding, and that's totally fine. The reality of the situation is that they showed like over 3 minutes of them just thumb wrestling. The most boring sport they could have shown in that, and it's such a waste of time. I don't know why they focus so much on the thumb wrestling. Nintendo is very weird when it comes to things like that, so I didn't understand it. And I will admit, seeing Ocarina of Time, the remake, was very, very exciting. I grew up playing that game. I'm really excited to play it with my wife. Like, it truly, Ocarina of Time is the best story across like any like entertainment platform. I think it's absolutely incredible. And the fact that we're getting it with brand new controls, like, it's hard to play it now because like the controls for the N64 are a little bit rough to play. But like, it's really cool that we're gonna see that. But with the way things are in the world right now, where it feels like with fast food places or any kind of food place where you're paying more for less quality, I feel like that's what we're getting with these video games nowadays, man. And honestly, it is so disappointing that Nintendo just kind of half-baked this and threw it together. I honestly don't even care. Even with Zelda, like, I just don't care about buying a Switch 2.